Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Life of Wonders. This is Polo and I love making videos of dolls, toys and Disney collectibles. And as always, if you like this kind of content and you feel like supporting the channel, then you already know what to do. So today has come and we're going to be unboxing and reviewing in detail the newly released Monster High Generation 3 Abbey Bominable. And I couldn't be more excited because I've really waited such long time to get her here with me. I know I'm lucky because I know that she's not yet like officially available in most places, but anyway, so we will be exploring all her details. I will try to just cover everything that I believe is important. I will undress her fully so we can appreciate the brand new body that they've given her and so much more. So basically here we have the packaging, which is the very same style that we've seen for the signature dolls for Dracula, Frankie, Claudine and all those, basically with the reverse trapezoid sort of like shape to it. And then this time around they've incorporated the newer artwork that's made out of the concept from Darko, which I love so much more than the previous or the original first artwork that was released with the signature ones. Then we have the marquee of Monster High with the iridescent touch to it, and this collect right over there. She's basically just like, I mean, the thing about this girl is that she's huge. She's the tallest and she's also curvy, so she's taking the whole space in the middle, which normally doesn't feel as, as small in a way. And then right over here, I mean, she's so pretty, so pretty, and I was so lucky because again I got her blind and I couldn't know about her screen or anything, and I think she looks gorgeous. And then right over here we have the little accessories that we'll be exploring too, and her pet Tundra. This time around they've changed the name from Shivers, I believe, to Tundra, and I believe that there is like a copyright or trademark thing after that that Mattel couldn't reuse the original name anyway. So to one of the sides we have the Monster High print with the iridescent of it, but this time it's just printed. It isn't reflective as it is for the marquee. And then on the other side we have all the icons that we will associate this girl with. We have snowflake, then we have like the icicles for her earrings, the ice cream, her glasses, the wedges, the backpack, her eye coffin, and all those things. I love this. And then on the back, this time around, they've incorporated the full artwork from Darko, from head to toe, and she's gorgeous. But I think that with this artwork, she's even closer than the previous ones were to the original artwork for the, especially the four first goals. And then right over here we can read well, monster type, she's an extra chill yeti, monster must have snowflake backpack and ice cream treat, monster pet Tundra this time. So anyway, I will be taking her out of the box and I'll continue sharing all her details up close. Alright, so here we have beautiful Abby from Generation 3 out of the box, and I've already placed a few of the accessories around her because I just couldn't help myself. She's a gorgeous doll, and I would like to start by saying that the most important thing I fully appreciate from this new take is that we have a brand new body that is different to the previous three bodies I think we already get with the other characters, and that is very important because that's embracing um uniqueness and real diversity when it comes to body shapes, and I think that is also very important in the sphere of Monster High, in which it's always been celebrated that differences make us unique and make us worthy the way we are. So that is just so awesome. And then it's a really nice combination because the previous Abby dolls were always like very um not as friendly looking, even though she didn't have that as a trait of her personality, and I always loved this character. But that's the thing. I mean, she was the same height in doll form, and then her face was just not as full of expression, in my opinion. But this one is incredibly sweet looking and friendly, just like any other G3, which is something I very much like because they've made them all so cutesy in a way, but then adding like the differences in their bodies and all that, it's like we can have it all. I mean, we can have very cute looking and friendly looking dolls um, that have real differences that could also be implemented the way they are. So anyway, looking at her face, I love when they decide to give us like a side glance, especially this one is like looking to the side but a little bit up. So she's looking very dreamy, and I love that. The base skin complexion color is like a baby blue, which I love. And then this time around, she's got purple eyebrows, and then for her makeup she's got a combination of blue and pink, and then the tip of her nose is a little bit soft purple, and then the lips are dark purple with the two fangs poking out, and then she's got these freckles which are so cute, and it's almost like sprinkles of snowflakes in a way. In fact, there is just a little snowflake right over there, I guess, as a beauty mark as well. So that is all very very cute, and I think the eye screening is perfect. I'm obsessed. I'm really obsessed about her. Then I've already placed the shades on the top, and what I like about the G3 line is that obviously G1 was so dated because they were very fashionable and trendy at the time of their release, and as much of a nostalgic feeling that we can get when we're getting back to them, they're dated when it comes to fashion, and I think they've incorporated two fashion trends that right now are on for teenagers and the millennials and stuff, and I can get like I mean, she's giving me like early 2000s or around this time like Y2K. I don't know, I'm just getting those vibes because that is exactly what's going on in terms of trends in the fashion world, and I think that's very important. It's always been very important to show the fashion aspect in this sphere of monsters, and I love that they are doing that for G3 without going cheap, which is what happened to G2. Anyway, so first we'll just have like an overall view. She's got this store or boa that I place around, and then she has this crop top long sleeve top that I will show you more in detail right now in a second. And then this is her eye coffin that it has like the shape of an ice cream, and this screening is also really good. I mean, the pixel is there, but I'm just like getting so incredibly close. Other than that, you can see all the icons very well. And then on the other side, she's holding this beverage which I think is like a cocktail of eyes. And then I'll show you in just a little bit because the lid of the cup is very interesting. Then she comes with this fanny pack that is like made out of like ice crystals, and it's actually opened. It has like a slit in which you can probably put like the eye coffin or the popsicle that we'll see in a moment. And then there is this it appears to be like black, but it isn't. Like it's deep purple in color. And so we have this charm going down that is a snowflake, really cute. And then I think that my favorite fashion piece are these trousers. And I mean, these trousers are, it's like a combination of, which is what's happening right now. It's like a combination of like early 2000 bell shape trousers, but they're high waisted. So a combination of 90s and early 2000s all together, which I think the reference is right now. It's like a clash of both times or periods when it comes to fashion. And so that's why I'm saying that it's just so incredibly trendy. And to spice it up a little bit more, then they're open to one of the sides from the knee all the way down, which make them more contemporary. And so I love that. The only thing I don't like, and this V shape waist reminds me so much of the Margot Robbie Western Barbie doll in a way, because it has like a similar cut. Anyway, what I don't like as much is the print. I mean, the print I do. I mean, I like the pattern. We have snowflakes linked like in a spider web sort of thing. But then the print itself, it's very delicate. That is, you would have to be careful when removing and putting back on again, because this can definitely crack with time and with rough handling. So yeah, that's the only downside to it. That the it's a stretchy, it's a very soft material, but then I feel like the print itself could easily tear or crack in the future. So that is the only thing. And then we have sandals, or platform sandals, I would say, or wedges, which I love. I wish they had more color going on though, like especially on the top part. What I like is that the platforms are solid in this like gummy translucent blue color, and I like the combination of sandals with, you know, a more of a winter ensemble in a way. So that is all very cute. Then right over here we have a little box of what I believe, yeah. Okay, so we can read Snow Corps, and I think that's a clear reference to Snow Corps, and that is all very cute. It's only printed on the one side. I wish it was printed on both sides, to be honest. And then we have a backpack, and then the backpack, it's a combination of two colors. There's a more of a pink one for the straps, and then the snowflake itself, that is hard plastic. It isn't like this bendy plastic as the previous I would say backpacks we've seen before, and it's more of a purplish color with embedded glitter, and it's a really nice textured snowflake. And then it can't open. It's very small though. Like I tried to put, like even just put in the eye coffin or I don't know, any other thing inside, so it opens like that. It will prove somewhat difficult, so probably just one thing, because it isn't as big, but it's very cute, that we're given this and that it opens the way it does, etc, etc. And then here we have this beautiful and incredibly cute popsicle chocolate bar, that has a really intricate design on the outside, and it's like a thumb, um stone in which we can read "Rest in Peace, Death by Chocolate," which I think is incredibly cute and super clever. That's on the one side, and then here is Tundra, and I love it. I think that the pets for this generation are way cuter. And normally I wouldn't be like a person, especially with G1, that I would appreciate the pets, but for these ones I just can't resist. And it has the same colors, I think, and same features. So I love Tundra. And now I will remove. Okay, so I will remove this cup from here, so you can see it's actually two pieces. And okay, let me see. It's actually two pieces. There's a sticker with the eyes, and then the top portion has like these two set of fangs going down, which is so cool. And then we have the horns that she also has, and we're going to see it right now. And this is like a very bendy, it's extra soft, I would say. So that's there, and then the eye coffin, I will take it off her hand, and this is it from the screen side, and this is the back, which is just so cute. It's just so cute and adorable, and it also has like the horns and the cone that has like the spider web pattern. It's just so cute. Like seriously, that the fact that we're getting a very different eye coffin for each one is just so amazing. And then if we remove this tool, um let me see if I can do it with one hand without. Okay, so this is very simple. It's very similar to another one that came with, I believe, the Barbie Extra vanity, uh something like that. No, I think it was the one with fluorescent green hair in a twist. I don't know. I can't remember right now, but anyway, it's very similar. It's like this very soft furry material in a medium shape of purple, but you can see that this is the darkest purple, and this is like more of a lavender. And then it has a bit of tinsel, and it goes the same both sides, so that is pretty cool. And then okay, so I'll remove the glasses. These are the glasses. Are they draping iced little pieces, and they have this style that we've seen for a long time now, produced by Mattel. That I think that this shape of glasses started to be trendy in 2018 or so, uh, which are a reference to early 2000 very thin shades in a way. Anyway, I like how they look, and the sculpt itself is pretty cool. Now we can appreciate more. Well, the hair is super long. The one thing I don't like as much, and I have to say it, is that it's poly. But then the thing for hair is that I kind of understand that they've gone for poly because of the colors and the texture that the original had, and then the tinsel that was kind of necessary as well. So I'm not too mad. Like, I'm truly mad when they give us poly for any other Frankie, or like for example the new Viridescent line, in which by the way, every single one will come with poly hair, and I will be reviewing them very soon, one by one. I'm obsessed with that line, not particularly because the hair of the characters, but the fashions. I love them. So anyway, for her, it's the only one I would say I'm okay with these type of fiber. But for the rest, I just don't get it. And I understand that sometimes it gives that iridescent sort of like feel to it. So that is why. And for the iridescent, I also understand that that might be the point where it's coming from. But I wish they had achieved like a better way to do it. And so if I turned her around, we can see she's got plenty of hair, and this time around are supposed to be white. We have this pastel blue, very icy blue, I would say, color as a base, and then there are like pinkish, very light lavender highlights all through it, and then on the middle part of it we have this tinsel that is showing like cold tones like green and blue, but there's not like any more than that. And in fact, if you wanted to take this tinsel, it's probably like about 20 strands or something, and then the rest of the hair is free from it. And so there's quite, I mean, it's obviously as poly is quite thick. It feels like there is a lot of hair, and what I like is that it goes all the way to calves, so it's very long, and that is something I truly appreciate. And I love the way it looks from the front as well. I mean, she's got these two like tendrils parted in the middle with two elastics. I wish those were clips as opposed to elastics, because I don't know how well this is going to age. But other than that, that's pretty cool. And now we can appreciate the little horns that I just love. They've incorporated these horns. It's just so cute, and as you can see, the hair is rooted all around them. And this is the other one. And yeah, I don't know, I for some reason, again, even though I don't like this type of hair as much, for her it's kind of okay. Then when it comes to jewelry, she's got these like icicles that are have the shape of, it appears to have the shape of a dagger, which is so cool. This is the one on her right ear, and then the one on her other ear, it's a bit of a different one as it goes. It's like a double pierced earring. So there is the dagger icicle, and then there is a little chain connecting it to the end of the ear with a snowflake, and I love that detail. I really do. By the way, her ears are pointy and a little bit furry, and that is something I love. I mean, seriously, the details here, having two different earrings is just so amazing. And I love here like the combination of things. Again, this is giving me very early 2000 vibes. Unfortunately, this is just the single piece that velcros on the back. I wish these were like two different pieces, like the meshy part of it, like with the top and the furry cuffs, and then the shirt, but it's just the one piece. But anyway, I'm not too mad. I love the print of the snowflake that has that iridescent touch to it. And then here we have the fanny pack. If we remove it, we can see the construction of the pants that I think velcro on the back. And then if we leave these two pieces, we see that she's also got a bit of like fur as part of her sculpt. So this is everything that we can find, you know, a priori, like in a overall view of her. But I'm going to be, you know, removing her clothing so we can appreciate the new body a little bit more, and I will be comparing that with another doll that's also curvy from this generation 3. So yeah, I'll do that just now. Well, and here we have Abbey without clothes, so we can appreciate the brand new body they've created for her. And I've also placed next to her the G3 Draculaura. That's a petite, curvy girl for this new generation. And Abby is like a very tall, curvy girl. So the differences are very noticeable, as well as the similarities in a way. And I love the fact that they're giving us this diversity. Like, this was just compulsory, and I'm just so happy. And they look amazing when they're placed on display next to each other, you know, being fully dressed and all. But the first thing that you would notice is like both of them have like a curvy lower torso and as well as curvy legs, but the ones from Abby are obviously so much bigger and taller, if that makes sense. And I will also show you where Abby has like a little bit of like hair, which is like around the wrists, and then obviously for around the pointy ears as well as around the ankle. And then this time around they've also made her upper torso much thicker and voluminous in a way, and so that is a big difference because even though um, Frankie is also a tall girl. She's much more thinner, and then the upper torso, it's different. So this one, it's just like so much more noticeable in a way, and that is something I very much like. Both of them have that articulation, and then again, I would say this is the same level, and you can see how different they are. Also, the hands are different in size, so probably that you can see the differences a little bit more, and the feet are different as well. So these are Abby's, and okay, I will put them like side by side like so, so you can see that those are different, and I would say these are the bigger ones. Yeah, the biggest ones so far for any given G3, as the rest might have the very same foot inclination and thickness, but the ones for Abby are definitely different, and these are all the differences we can grasp at a first glance. So I hope that this is also helpful to see them like so, and now I'll give you my final thoughts. So, after exploring the doll in detail with all of you, I have to say I'm incredibly in love with her. I just love her to pieces, really, and I very much hope that you've enjoyed. Well, going through all her details, I hope I've covered everything that needed to be highlighted, and it's been of help, and you've enjoyed it. You know, the way it's been, and if so, well, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know what you think about this soul in the comments down below. As always, I will be more than happy to get back to all of you. For now, stay safe, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.